Dakota Johnson's directorial debut, behind the scenes of her exciting new film. Dakota Johnson on avoiding toxic Hollywood sets, and why collaboration matters. Dakota Johnson's directorial debut, behind the scenes of her exciting new film. In a bold new chapter of her career, Dakota Johnson is stepping into the director's chair for the first time, and she's doing it with a project that's deeply personal. While attending the prestigious Karlovy Vary Film Festival in the Czech Republic, where she's set to receive the President's Award, the Madam Web star revealed she's finalizing plans for her directorial debut. This film, she explains, is a labor of love she's developing alongside Vanessa Burghardt, an autistic actress, and her CHA real smooth co-star. Johnson emphasizes her admiration for Burghardt, calling her an extraordinary talent, and explaining that their close bond fuels her confidence to take on this new role. "I've never felt ready to direct before," she admits, "but with Vanessa, I feel a sense of protectiveness and clarity. I can see this story so vividly, I couldn't possibly let anyone else bring it to life." But here's where it gets intriguing. Johnson isn't just focusing on her own creative milestones. She's also at the festival showcasing two upcoming films, Materialists a romantic drama starring Chris Evans and Pedro Pascal, and Splitsville a Kanhichi produced through her Tea Time Pictures banner. In Materialists Johnson plays a matchmaker, a role that mirrors her approach to producing. "For me, producing is about fostering healthy collaboration," she says. "If the team dynamic isn't right, we don't move forward. I've learned the hard way that toxic environments drain creativity, and I'm done wasting time on them." So what defines a toxic set in her eyes? Johnson doesn't mince words. It's about people who refuse to listen, who belittle others, or who prioritize ego over the work. Yet she's quick to clarify that disagreement isn't the enemy. "I love a passionate debate on set," she adds. "The best ideas should win, not the loudest voices. It's about respect, and that's non-negotiable." As both an actor and producer, Johnson now has the power to curate her collaborators, the shift she calls liberating. But does this level of control risk stifling diverse perspectives? "Not if you're intentional about seeking out talent," she counters. "The goal isn't to avoid conflict, it's to create space for everyone to thrive." Shifting gears, Johnson reflects on how success in filmmaking is evolving. "The old metrics don't hold up anymore," she argues, pointing to unpredictable box office trends. A film like Jurassic World Rebirth smashing records isn't surprising, but it's the smaller movies like Materialists that prove audiences still crave original stories. For her, true success lies in resonance. If a film makes people feel something, that's enough. Just finishing a movie in today's industry is a victory. And this is the part most people miss: Johnson's willingness to embrace controversy. Take her upcoming role in Verity an adaptation of Colleen Hoover's psychological thriller. After the polarizing 50 Shades franchise, she's undaunted by the challenges of translating beloved books to screen. "Not every adaptation works," she acknowledges, but when a filmmaker like Maggie Gyllenhaal reimagines a novel with boldness, it sparks essential conversations, even if fans disagree. As for her dream roles, Johnson's eyes light up at the prospect of playing a psychopath, or diving into action films. "I'm open to anything," she says, "as long as the stars align." With a mysterious new project already on the horizon, one thing's clear: Dakota Johnson's most exciting work is yet to come. But here's the question that might divide fans: should directors prioritize creative control or collaborative harmony? Share your thoughts and stay tuned for her next move. Dakota Johnson on avoiding toxic Hollywood sets, and why collaboration matters. Hollywood's silent battle. Dakota Johnson takes a stand against workplace toxicity. Navigating the complex world of filmmaking requires more than just talent, it demands a healthy environment. And Dakota Johnson isn't willing to compromise on that anymore. The 35-year-old powerhouse, who balances both acting and producing roles, recently shared her uncompromising approach to professional relationships in the entertainment industry. When collaboration isn't healthy, when personalities don't align properly, we simply don't move forward with the project, Johnson revealed to Verity in a candid interview published Sunday, July 6. I've reached a point where I refuse to waste precious time in toxic environments or situations that don't bring joy, fulfillment, or well-being. That's actually one of the greatest privileges of producing. I can assemble remarkable talents and create something meaningful together. While Johnson carefully avoided identifying specific problematic productions from her past experiences, she emphasized her firm boundaries regarding acceptable workplace behavior. I have absolutely no desire to work alongside people who exhibit meanness, condescension, or general unkindness, the star of The Materialists explained with conviction. I won't engage with individuals who resist true collaboration. And of course, there are those obvious warning signs that we've all become familiar with. The industry has collectively recognized what constitutes a toxic environment by now. We're creative individuals working with raw emotions, so naturally there's space for passionate personalities and emotional expression. She elaborated further, I genuinely value constructive disagreement during production. My philosophy is that the strongest idea should ultimately prevail, but it's essential to understand this isn't about winning or competing. At its core, filmmaking is a collaborative art form. Johnson hasn't hesitated to advocate for herself throughout her professional journey, something that's become easier as her influence has grown. I've always been quite forthright about standing up for myself on set, Johnson acknowledged. Now, with my position as a producer developing my own films, I have the authority to select everyone involved in the project, which dramatically transforms the entire experience. But here's where Johnson's career takes an intriguing new turn. She's preparing to make her directorial debut, despite harboring significant self-doubt about this transition. I've consistently felt unprepared to direct a feature film, Johnson candidly admitted to Variety. I struggle with confidence in that domain. However, with Vanessa Burghardt, my wonderful co-star from CHA Real Smooth, whom I've cast in this untitled project, I feel intensely protective and deeply connected. I understand her so thoroughly and can visualize this creative world with such clarity that I simply couldn't allow anyone else to direct it. That's the honest truth behind my decision. Interestingly, Johnson's path to industry prominence wasn't smoothed by her famous lineage. She began pursuing acting during her high school years, eventually securing her breakthrough role in the acclaimed 2010 film The Social Network. After being rejected from the Juilliard School, my father cut off financial support because I opted against college education, she recounted during a May conversation with LUK. That's when I started seriously auditioning. I believe I was about 19 when I landed The Social Network, followed by various smaller roles in the subsequent period. As the daughter of Hollywood veterans Don Johnson and Melanie Griffith, who each have children from other relationships as well, Dakota has forged her own distinctive approach to navigating the entertainment industry. Do you think Johnson's firm stance against toxic work environments represents a shifting tide in Hollywood? Or is it a privilege only established stars can afford? Have you ever had to remove yourself from a negative workplace situation? The conversation about healthy professional boundaries continues to evolve. Share your perspective in the comments section.